and they have to survive on that. They have to use that. They have to figure out how to make this work. And the one guy's a Native American, and the other guy is a military, like a military guy, like a Marine or something like that. And he's a pretty macho guy. He likes his meat, and he's strong, and he has boots. So he often does the trailblazing. Like if it's snowing, you gotta have somebody to trailblaze a little bit. And here he's got these bare feet. He's got it's a little hard to, you can't just go just anywhere with bare feet. But his feet are tougher than mine would ever be. They were in, it wasn't Puerto Rico, it was one of those islands down by Puerto Rico. They were there. And the setting was like after a hurricane. And they had to try to survive and get to a safe area. Like their goal was to get to the coast. And in Montana, their goal was to get to civilization, like a river where there's a town or a road. And of course, the rivers have roads on them. If you look at the map. But they lived in they stayed in a big bale of hay for one night. Okay, 35 west. We gotta get off. Let him go by and I gotta get off. Kind of an interesting show. And then they have it's called Spike. The channel is called Spike. They do have a few too many commercials. Commercials can get to be a little bit excessive. I think we got too many commercials on our TV. I mean, I understand the commercials are what underwrites the thing and everything, but I think they're putting too many commercials on. They're just putting too many on. They don't need to have that many commercials. And a lot of the stuff is borderline scam. A lot of big pharma, and I mean, they're going to take those off, those big pharma commercials, but they're still on right now. Okay, we don't want to go south. Okay. Gotta make sure we don't go south. I mean, I probably wouldn't go to this place again. Exit only. Okay, that's south. Here's north. I want to get to a rest area or something and chow down. Eat something. Okay. We are at 254.0 and it's 1:57. Boy, we better slow it down, eh? I don't know how far it is. Maybe it's 3 hours. One car on green. I wonder what that means. Yellow. Okay. I don't know what that one car on green means. It might mean that if it turns green, one car can go. I don't know. But in Chicago, they have red, yellow and green, or they have red and, oh, they just have red and green, I think. And you have to stop if it's red. It's a stoplight, and it lets you know when to go. I don't know how this works. I mean, it's yellow. I guess some people object to that being stopped, but there's a reason for that. It works. Just stop and go when it says to go. It's not terrible to have to do that. That makes the traffic work smoothly. It works too. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to have that. Some people say, "Oh, they're stopping us." No, they're not stopping you. They're making it so that you can go all the better. And it's red, you have to stop, and then it's actually leaving you an opening when it's green. It actually makes the traffic run smoother. There's been studies done on it, and it does work. Same thing with roundabouts. I mean, people say, "Oh, I hate roundabouts." No, they're actually good. They do work. Once you get used to them and know what it is, it works. And the accidents that are on them, if there is an accident, it's going to be a lot less. It's going to be a lot less serious. It's just going to be a fender bender, as opposed to a stoplight. If someone goes through a stoplight, someone's going to get killed. Or if someone goes through a stop sign, somebody might get killed. Might get sideswiped or something. Okay, there's 10. Anoka? Duluth. There you go, Duluth. And we should be seeing 61. I don't remember going over the Mississippi River. I wonder if we did. Section. Probably only 30 or 40 miles. These will come back together pretty soon. And then they'll start counting down to the end of the Duluth. And we'll find out how far we gotta go. I've never driven through here before. It should be a comparable distance as to Eau Claire to Duluth. Okay, this is exit. But I watched a video on 61 and it started up here, just ahead of us, and they were going north, or they were going south, I mean. You can't go north. The U.S. designation starts just ahead of us, and they drove through the Twin Cities, and they drove through Minnesota, where I drove today, and up through Wisconsin, and all the way to New Orleans. I think it goes to New Orleans. Yeah, and they drove through New Orleans. It ends in New Orleans. Kind of an interesting video to watch. And then I went on my trip like a month later or something like that, and I drove part of it. And I have some of it online already. They have all of it online, all of the trip all the way to Arkansas and back. So that is available to watch now, and the whole trip is there.